Hey guys, Rick with Let's Level Up, and today we are at War Dogs Gaming to talk Born of the Gods, the new Magic the Gathering set in the Theros block. You guys excited?
Super definitely.
I am. No, I'm excited. I'm here joined by a panel of Magic experts.
Yeah.
All more attractive than myself, which is really bad.
Don't say that,
You're gorgeous. Born of the Gods is going to introduce a couple of brand new mechanics that I wanted to get out on the table right away. First and foremost, Inspired. This is going to be an ability on a lot of creatures that occurs, or rather is going to trigger when that creature untaps. Each different color is going to have its own sort of inspiration abilities, and it's going to make a really fun combinations in the future. The other big mechanic is going to be Tribute. And Tribute is probably my favorite mechanic for draft, because it's going to just be so nasty if you get the right ones.
So much fun.
Tribute's going to give your opponent a choice. Either they can pay tribute to the creature and it gets stronger, or something potentially devastating is going to happen.
Either way, devastation.
Yeah, they're both good either way, for the most part.
Lose-lose situation. So over these next few videos, we're actually going to be looking at the different colors of Magic within the Born of the Gods set, and giving you some of the spoilers. So hope you enjoy these videos, and we're going to get started right on with the white Magic cards. First, introductions need to be done, huh?
So, I'm Iroas Rodriguez, owner of War Dogs Gaming in Central Texas, #1 gaming destination in West Texas, in my opinion.
It is.
So,
Me next?
I'm Tyler.
Me next.
Thanks, man. Go ahead, Jimmy.
No, you got it. You got it.
My name is Tyler Crumley, and I'm a casual Magic player. I come here almost every day.
You're supposed to be a pro.
You're supposed to be competitive. Magic player.
Not quite there yet.
Tyler's definitely modest and awfully humble.
But no, yeah, then that's pretty much it.
I'm Zach Rodriguez, co-owner of War Dogs Gaming, #1 destination of Magic the Gathering funness.
And other games.
And countless games. I mean, look behind us. Geez. All the great discounted prices, 10% if you're a student or military.
Little plug.
Yeah.
Might as well, right?
I'm Jimmy Trejo, also a casual gamer, casual Magic gamer, and then board games, tabletop games, fun.
International Man of Mystery.
Just trying to make a little splash in the competitive Magic.
Yeah.
Me and Tyler.
Make some waves.
Yeah, you may have seen Jimmy and Tyler play on the Let's Level Up channel in some of our War Dogs Gaming Magic tournaments.
Or hands, at least.
These guys are generally always in the top 4, and it's always fun to watch them play. So we wanted to definitely have them here in this video. So now, without further ado, white Magic. What do you guys want to talk about first?
I'm down with the Acolyte reward. Let's just start at the top and go down.
Yeah.
Got to start somewhere. That's a good spot. Let's see. Acolyte's reward is an instant with a 1 and 1 white or 1 plane's casting cost. And its text is prevent the next X damage that would be dealt to target creature this turn, or X is your devotion to white. If damage is prevented this way, Acolyte's reward deals that much damage to target creature or player. That's ridiculous.
That's going to be so nasty with heroic decks. I really usually run a white heroic. A lot of guys call it white weenie here, but I am so stoked for something like this. A little bit more offensive, and it's going to protect my creatures. It's a win.
And if it's heroic, yeah, it's pretty solid.
I think it's good for limited.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I don't know how much it's going to see in actual constructed play, but I think it's.
I don't think it's close enough.
It's solid. I would definitely draft it for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Anything
No
white, I'm going to come out and say that white's probably the strongest color so far that I've seen. Born of Gods.
Without a doubt.
I kind of agree, but I kind of don't. I mean, yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
Not a white fan?
I love white, but check this out. Okay, they attack, you prevent it, and kill that creature. Okay, so that's removal for white, which is awesome. I mean, they have plenty of removal, but it just adds to it. Especially at a surprise attack, you know, like, I'm just going to attack with my 5/5, and you're going to be like, I prevent it and kill off your 5/5.
It's kind of like a Boros Reckoner mechanic for any creature.
Yeah.
So
I don't think it's quite as good as what's it called Brave the Elements.
Yeah.
Which costs 1 less. It's not, you can't redirect the damage, but it's better for preventing damage to your guys, preventing your board. I don't think that one. I think that one's a little better, and it won't replace it yet.
Yeah.
I'm not sure though.
Yeah, I only see it in limited. No, I don't see it. It might be sideboarded in some white weenie decks. Might even make one main board, but
the artwork looks really sick on the cards.
It does.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome, man. That's one of the things I'd say with this whole Theros block. It's the artwork.
Oh,
is
yeah.
just
Oh, it's great.
insane. I really love the theme of the Greek mythology, and it's playing so nice.
That looks really
Oh, yeah, you're right.
They
Pushing
knew
that
the target
now.
audience.
Yeah.
If I was to give this card a number from 1 to 10, I'd definitely give it at least a 7. I mean, that's just a powerful card. In my opinion, my uneducated opinion.
7 out of 10.
I'd give it an easy 7 out of 10.
Okay. If we're gonna go on the number scale, I would say it's I'll go 5 or 6. It's halfway.
Mhm.
For limited, I would say it'd probably be. I'd take it on the second go around.
Yeah.
I hope I draft against you.
Nah, it could be removal. Removal is picked pretty high in draft, so I can see it. Standard, I don't think it's quite there. It's 1 too much.
Yeah.
And Devotion to White is always it wanes. If you have nobody in your field, if you have one guy, it's not going to prevent very much damage.
Yeah,
Well,
but the heroic on
It's
there.
Devotion to White, right?
Yeah, it's Devotion to White.
Yeah, so if you have one guy out there, correct them, it doesn't do much.
You're saying for the heroic?
The heroic is great though,
Yeah.
because you can correct them and then activate heroic. That's still very good.
You
Though.
just toss that onto a phalanx leader, and it's just
Yeah,
it's gonna
it's
be
true.
nasty.
Indeed. You want to go to the next one, the Archetype of Courage?
Yeah.
All right. The Archetype of Courage is 1 in double white, enchantment creature, human soldier. Its power and toughness is 2/2. It says creatures you control have first strike, and creatures your opponents control lose first strike. It can't have or gain first strike.
Yeah.
It's,
This card.
This card.
this is a card.
Every color of magic or every color of mana in this is going to have an archetype in this set, and each of them give something to you and take away something from your opponent. And this one is just nasty.
This one
Guaranteed.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna call it right now. Probably in the top 3 best uncommons in this set. Probably even
Nice.
first.
I would
This card.
agree with that.
White weenie
Pretty
decks are gonna
Oh,
be
it's great.
huge.
White Wing. White Wing is going to be amazing.
Bigger than they are now.
Hey, you're
Oh, yeah.
happy.
Oh, I'm stoked.
We'll get to the best one later, but next, but no, this one is great. I'm just trying to, first strike's a great ability, and it's cheap.
It's also an enchantment creature.
Exactly.
So that helps out with the all the enchantment love that's going around.
Yeah,
So much, yeah.
Which kind of makes me think. Can y'all think of any cards that y'all think might be going up because of the enchantments, like of previous sets?
Jimmy, you got this one, right? You got
yeah.
this one, man.
Johnny had chosen.
Johnny's
Johnny's
chosen.
chosen,
Man.
man.
Nice choice.
When enchantment hits a field, you get a 2/2 cat,
2/2 cat.
I believe, and then
Yeah.
If it's an aura, you can attach it to the cat if you want to.
so just cards like these are just gonna be
Just anything that pumps out enchantment creatures, you get massive creatures. Or just a
just
multiple.
multiple, multiple creatures.
It's
So you
overwhelming.
can just summon so many creatures on.
That one's going to be pretty hot, I think.
Well, let's talk about the enchantment love a little bit later.
Yeah, we'll get there.
What's
We'll
coming
get
up?
there. We'll get
There's
there.
going to be plenty of.
Oh, don't worry. Yeah, there'll be plenty.
I've already got a deck idea called Kitty Litter, but we'll get into that later.
It's a pretty good name.
That's
gonna
actually
be
a
awesome.
good segue into our next creature.
This card is not worth the blue paper that it's printed on. I'm just going to put that out right now.
Oh,
Brimaz, King of Oreskos.
sure.
Sure.
Why not keep it?
It's a 1/2 white legendary creature cat soldier, 3/4 with vigilance. And whenever he attacks, put out a 1/1 white cat soldier creature token with vigilance onto the battlefield attacking. And whenever he blocks, put out a 1/1 white cat creature token with vigilance on the battlefield blocking that creature.
Who's going to use it? I mean,
Oh yeah, that's a terrible
Marvel
card.
devotion.
Yeah, all for 3 mana.
Wait,
All
and
hail the
it
king.
feeds your devotion because of
king
the
is
double
here.
white. I mean,
Yeah. Oh.
nobody's going to use it.
His name should be Brimaz, King of Whiskers.
King of Whiskers.
And then just have the picture of a tabby cat on the front.
100%
No.
staple in every white deck.
Pick him up
It's-
now. It's going to be great. The king is here. He's going to be here to stay.
This is our first mythic that we're looking at.
Oh, it's true, yeah.
And
I
probably,
think he's worthy of the mythic
Yes.
Definitely.
rarity. Yeah.
For sure.
Attacks, defends, he does everything you
he's
want.
my favorite mythic out of the whole set right
I
now.
would have to give
Not
this
quite
one.
mine. But
Yeah.
This one's an easy 9 out of 10. in
Oh,
my
yes,
opinion.
without a doubt.
Maybe even a 10, but we haven't got to the bottom yet.
True enough. It's just super solid, and why would you not play it? You're playing white.
Everybody's really excited about it. I know some EDH decks are pretty happy about
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Oh yeah, there's some shenanigans you can
Kitty
have.
cats.
Yeah,
Meow,
now.
Next we have the God-Favored General. Its casting cost is 1 colorless, 1 white. It's another human soldier. He's a 1/1 with Inspired. The mechanic is pretty inspiring to me. I think a lot of like modern decks like Kiki Jiki, anything that's untapped, I think that Inspired is really going to inspire some sweet modern decks. But this guy's Inspired is whenever God-Favored General becomes untapped, you may pay 2 and a white. If you do, put 2 1/1 white soldier enchantment creature tokens on the battlefield.
Well, that's pretty nasty.
It's decent.
It's nasty, but I don't like it. I mean, I like it, but
Yeah.
it's
When I saw it first, I really liked it when I was like, oh, dude, this card's awesome. But the more I read it, it's just like, it's not like anything I want to like go crazy for. Anything that there's better cards.
There's some new cards too in this set that's going to make getting rid of tokens much easier to do. And there's definitely some holes here with it for sure.
Oh yeah. One of the worst part is that he's a 1/1, so
That's what
he
I
has
have
to
trouble.
attack. Unless you have some other shenanigans you can do, then tap it.
They are reprinting Springleaf Drum as well.
That's true, but for the most part, you have to attack with him to be able to use his ability, and a 1/1 for 2, he's going to die. Unfortunately,
What do you think, brother?
I'm not digging it.
not there.
It's not there for me.
How many stars?
But I'll probably lose to it a million times. But it's just not there for me.
So
I would give it out of 10. I'd probably give it 4 out of 10. But that's my opinion.
I think that's solid.
Yeah.
The 3 that you have to pay once he attacks, or however you get it to tapping, to put out 2 1/1s. I mean, it's kind of cool. Kind of reminds me of an instant.
Reminds me of a lot of instances.
Yeah. What's that? The one that would put out the soldier tokens? Inflow?
Oh, Talent Reinforcement?
Talent
But you
Reinforcement.
gained life from that one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's not even that.
Yeah,
Not even that. And the guy has to survive the attack in order to untap. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like you.
Not quite there.
All right, well, let's go to the next one.
Who we got?
Hero of Iroas.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Unanimous. Ooh.
Yeah.
His cost is 1 and a white. He's a human soldier creature. 2/2. And aura spells you cast cost 1 colorless less to cast.
And he's heroic.
Heroic, which
Yeah.
is
He's a
go
hero.
ahead, Ricky. You're a heroic white player.
I love
Yeah.
heroic. It's one of my favorite, I think, Magic mechanics that I've ever played. It's just so nice. But essentially, if you target this creature with a spell, it's going to get its heroic ability to be proc. And different cards have different heroic abilities. Generally, you're going to get some form of a 1/1 counter, and then sometimes something extra happens. In this case, he's just a 1/1 counter, but him taking away 1 colorless mana from any auras you cast is huge.
Oh yeah,
Especially with some of the enchantment love that this set's
Oh,
got.
yeah.
the Ordeal of Heliod, right?
mhm.
They cost 1 and a 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
It costs white, yeah.
Cost 1.
Any ordeals, any enchantments you want to put on them.
Yeah.
Or on anybody else for that matter.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot easier to get bestowment creatures out now, too,
Mhm.
because a lot of those have a higher mana cost.
Oh, it's only for auras, though.
Oh, are those not auras?
No, there's
Bestowments.
creatures.
Mhm.
Auras
The
auras are
bestow, when it's cast is bestow, it is an aura.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I thought it was enchantment.
No, that's why it's
Okay,
that's
then
why it's so
enchant
awesome.
increase even better then.
And if you're talking in like
Oh,
older
yeah.
formats, like you can do Oblivion Ring for 1 less, which is pretty sweet.
So as long as it
This
targets
is-
somebody, it's an aura.
Yeah.
Oh, then they're perfect. It's great.
So, what do y'all think it's going to be most played in? Standard?
Oh yeah,
I don't
Yeah.
think you'll see much bleed.
You don't think so?
No.
If you can think of some kind of shenanigan-y enchantment
I don't know,
deck,
man.
maybe.
It seems like one of those cards that's like, I feel like playing this card for FNF, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
one of those
Oh,
decks,
yeah.
like, I want to
I don't think it'll be
Yeah.
top. It'll probably be top tier, but it'll be a fun deck that no one
We're
would
the-
expect.
Brimaz, King of Oreskos is everyone's going to be playing it.
Yeah.
This one's definitely like a.
Fringe at best.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Challenge accepted.
the question is, though, is it takes up your 2-drop slot. What are you gonna take out?
There's so many better soldiers. Like
It takes up the 2-drop slot, but it's also lowering the cost of all those bestowment creatures as well.
It does.
that's true though. That's true.
It's
I didn't even know that.
It's not even a bad 2-drop, too. It's a 2/2.
I'll say
With heroic.
I'll say 7 out of 10 stars on this one.
I'm feeling 6.
Yeah.
6.
A little lower, but limited. I think he's
I'm gonna run 5.
Zach.
I think the limited is really good though because there's so many enchantments, and so I think he's fine on limited. I feel like he just needs something, maybe a nice chosen or something that you can kind of get something else to help break him out.
Yeah, it's too specific.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
But if you can get some kind of enchantment deck that just goes nuts with it, maybe.
Isn't hero the Iroas, right?
Yeah.
Iroas isn't he
I do believe he's the red-white god.
he's the red white god?
But it'll be the next set though.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
The-
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, if you look at the picture.
Yeah, he's a
it's
big
the
centaur with a
in
shield
the
and
back,
spear.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, the picture.
Yeah, he's the red-white god for sure.
Nice.
That's kind of some cool little spoilers ahead.
Yeah.
I like them to do that.
All right. Let's. If everybody's done, everybody.
We're good?
Mhm.
Good. Let's go to the cheapest creature so far today, Loyal Pegasus. 1 white for a 2/1 flyer, but he can't attack or block alone. So
You know what this screams to me?
we'll say it.
Battalion.
Battalion.
A 1-drop flyer with battalion. Just
Oh yeah.
This screams to me bicycle spoke motor noise.
Flyers, there's a lot of really cool flying mechanics in this set, and I think it was going to be a lot of flying decks coming out soon.
That's good, man. And limited. This is going to be a bomb.
It's great. I mean, what was that one card in Ravnica? It was a bird that can only attack when you had a soldier or a knight on the field. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's kind of like that. I mean, that card did say a little standard play though.
Yeah.
Because I think it was some kind of hawk or something like that. This one, I think it's pretty close to standard in a white wingy deck. Because you turn 1 that, turn 2 Precinct Captain, and just swing all day.
Yeah, it is nice because it's a flyer.
It's not as good as other 1-drops though. It's kind of holding it back a little bit, but I feel like it's really close.
Yeah, maybe once Ravnica cycles out
after you lose the
Dryad Militants and
the other 1-drops. Yeah, I feel like you can take a spot.
I really like this guy.
Oh, go ahead,
I just like it. I just
Let's
like
do it, man.
the aggro with it too.
Yeah.
Play turn 1 the Loyal Pegasus with the Shockland.
Yeah.
And turn 2 play another red land. Play Ash Zealot.
Oh.
Swing 4.
Hit them all day, every day.
For flying, it's a flying 2/1.
The aggro play.
It reminds me of Ember Beast. Ember Beast said the same thing.
Yeah.
But it's for 2 mana? Was it for 2?
Mm-hmm. Or Moth Monkeys.
It was like a 3/2.
Yeah.
I think it's
I like
solid,
it. I like it's just for fun. It's like a
Yeah.
good deck for aggro.
Yeah,
It's a
for
neat
sure.
common
I like
card
that.
for sure. Yeah.
Oh, definitely, yeah. And limited it just every time. Pick all you can.
Oh yeah, limited.
All day, every day. You know, Pegasus is.
This set's gonna be fun to draft, man.
It's
gonna be
It's gonna be good.
I will
So many
say
good
that the
decks.
artwork on the card is pretty crazy. It's really nice.
A lot of them are just insane.
They spared no expense.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do it.
Yeah, it's Nyxborn Shieldmate. It costs 1 white. Enchantment creature, human soldier. It's a 1/2 with bestow for 2 and white. Let's see. Enchant creature gets +1/+2. Any comments on this one?
Great card.
Great card. Awesome card.
Solid.
Good and
I'll
standard.
definitely draft it.
Oh,
Yes.
It's definitely limited, and I definitely think it's going to be standard.
Yeah,
It's close. I'm not sure.
Are you starting to change your tune on the enchantment decks?
Well, this is just that bestow for 3.
So nice.
I mean, like I said, make a 2/4 stop aggro. You know, and if they kill the creature that's on, you got another guy to block with. So
No, it's definitely true.
I just think it's going to be pretty good.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's go to the Oreskos Sun guide. It's a 1 and a white creature cat monk 2/2 with inspired. And again, the inspired's one of my favorites. Let's see. Whenever Oreskos Sun guide becomes untapped, you gain 2 life.
I don't see any standard play.
Definitely.
Limited. I could take it.
Definitely
Limited is a cat. Is a bear. Take it.
Yeah.
Play a bear.
2/2 gain 2 life.
It's solid.
That's pretty sweet.
Limited for sure. I could see it almost merge pickable if
I would
if your
pick it.
deck was terrible.
I would pick it first.
So bad.
I don't know. I haven't seen too many rares in this set that I wouldn't take.
I want to sit on Jimmy's right side when we draft.
All right, you gain 2 life all day.
Nowhere near standard, but limited is.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the next one. Plea for Guidance. It costs 5 colors and a white. It's a sorcery. Search your library for up to 2 enchantment cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand, then shuffle your library. This is a rare.
I think this is a good card as the same way that the Titans were good in the what was it, M11 and 12?
I think it was in 12.
Yeah. I think this card's a 50 center.
It's a bulk rare.
Yeah,
It's if it wasn't 6 mana to cast this thing.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just-
It's one of those rares you pick out and you're like, oh.
I would take the 2/2 the cat.
but the search is nice. I see what Zach's saying. The search.
Oh,
Yeah,
the search is
could
good.
you imagine 2 D rings? Surge up 2 D rings?
Yeah, detention
Oh, that's
spears.
true.
Yeah.
I mean, for 6, this is a control player's,
That's true. That's a good point.
Yeah, but
Control.
it's still 6 mana though.
Yeah.
I'd rather play control. I'd rather play a draw spell, draw some cards, and then draw those cards.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like if it was a creature that had this ability, it's great. But
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah.
It is a little pricey, but I think it will see play. Maybe not. I don't know.
All right. Well, next one we got a throwback. Throwback Thursday. We got a Revoke Existence.
It's always and always will be a great card.
Oh yeah.
Revoke Existence, 1 and a white, sorcery, exile target artifact or enchantment. This was a card that if you were playing back in Scars of Mirrodin, you'll probably remember. It did some work then. It's definitely gonna do some work now. Get rid of some gods.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
You just say 2 mana, get rid of God.
I mean, do we even need to do another colors besides white? I mean, is anybody gonna play anything besides white?
It's not built.
White's
Yeah.
just so huge, man.
It's kind of
It's
awesome.
It slices it, dices it, does everything.
I'm the red guy, and I want to go white.
I'll do every color though.
Getting rid of exiling enchantments, having people get rid of enchantments off the board is going to be really big in this set because there's a lot of really awesome new gods, of course, and again, the bestowment creatures in every mana color. It's just awesome.
Indeed.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right. Here we go.
The artifact also. You
Get rid of the weapons.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh yeah. Whatever you need to.
We're one step closer to my favorite card in the set.
Oh.
But we got to go through a little bit more to get there. Next up, Silent Sentinel, 5 and double white. This creature is an Archon, 4/6 flying. And whenever Silent Sentinel attacks, you may return target enchantment card from your graveyard to the battlefield. This is also one of the pre-release cards that you'll be getting in your, like if you choose white for your hero's path. What do you guys say about it? I'd pick this card for the hero's path for sure.
Oh yeah,
It's pretty sick.
draft if I first picked it. Standard. Wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole.
Yeah.
It's pricey for me.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
just-
I'm more on the cheap side of white, and when I start looking at 7 mana cost white creatures,
But I mean, draft limited is solid. You get whatever you need, put it out there. I mean, out of all the intro ones, this one's pretty high up there. I
It
think.
kind of reminds me of a Sun Titan,
In a way, yeah.
a little bit, but that's just me.
And being a flyer is just always good.
This just doesn't have the flavor of I just tapped all 7 of my mana. Boom! Like bam, bye bye.
it's like when you get the Roman candle, and that first shot is just the little one.
Yeah.
And you're kind of aimed.
That's a great analogy, actually.
All right.
Yeah.
Next up
Pretty much.
is next up is the card.
Oh no!
Spirit of the Labyrinth. This is an awesome card.
Legacy and modern.
It costs 1 and a white. It's an enchantment creature spirit, 3/1, and each player can't draw more than 1 card each turn.
Oh, control's
Stupid.
dead. Oh.
Dude,
I love this card. This
White
card's
weenie.
awesome.
White
so
weenie.
gonna be so good.
This is a rare, by the way.
It's just awesome.
It's just like, what do you do?
You guys hate control and all the fun. Drawing cards is fun.
No, it is both an enchantment and a creature, so it's going to be easy to get it off the board.
It is.
True.
And it only has 1 toughness on top of everything else, so it's not perfect, but it could be. Once you start throwing on some other, you give it hexproof, you give it something else gnarly, and you got it.
Like the way I see it, I think it's sideboard for white weenie. You're playing control, bring them all in. What are you guys gonna do about it? They'll waste a defensive sphere on it.
I do it main deck.
Really?
I think it's pretty awesome.
3/1.
The only thing is though, against aggro, it's not very good because it just dies.
That's true.
But
it is.
But it's still, I think it's right there. It could be main board. It really could.
Yeah. I mean, you're already running the God's Willing and stuff like that.
That's true.
The
You
elements.
can protect it.
You're not smack him in the face for 3.
But against,
I like it.
It's against like mono red and green decks. All it is just a 2-mana 3/1.
I think it's going to be an Andrew Jackson just to get 4 of them.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be played in everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely
Except
played
for
everywhere.
limited. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
limited
don't
you
see
won't.
I'll go 9 stars.
9
9
Oh.
stars.
9 stars. I like
As
it.
big as the Lion King?
Yeah.
As the Cat
That's
King?
pretty crazy. Dude.
Whoa.
Hey, I like him more than I like the Cat King.
8 stars and not a star more.
Oh,
But we haven't talked about Legacy and Modern though, like brainstorms and anything that draws you those extra cards that are staples in
No,
those
you
formats.
Aether Violet 2. They try to brainstorm.
Yeah.
Play that. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
I think it's great. It's pretty solid in all those formats. But yeah, sometimes the best cards in standard are not great in limited, though. Unfortunately.
All right. Well, let's go to the next one. Sunbond. It's 3 and a white. It's an aura. It says enchanted creature has whenever you gain life, put that many +1/+1 counters on this creature.
I was looking at Soul Sisters with this card.
Yeah.
Because but it's just one of those kind of cards that's like,
Yeah.
you know.
It costs a bit much.
It's
Yeah.
4, yeah. It may be good for limited.
Yeah.
You get that, and
Limited
you
is
get
like-
the
Limited,
cat
I
monk.
think, would be.
Like,
Put it on the cat monk.
Exactly.
All right.
Destroy everybody in draft.
Yeah, it just costs too much
Yeah.
for anywhere else.
Yeah.
Plus, you have to
Give
create
it 4
life.
stars, 1 for each mana
Yeah.
cost.
Perfect.
All right. Let's go to Vanguard of Brimaz. Double white, creature cat soldier with vigilance. It's a 2/2 with heroic. And whenever you cast a spell that targets the Vanguard, put out a 1/1 white creature soldier token with vigilance onto the battlefield. Uncommon. I think it sounds solid.
I don't think it's as good as the red version.
The hero Acros.
No, the one that was in M14.
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, but he's solid, but I don't really see it in standard.
Yeah.
I do like that
It's
2 solid white mana, which makes me think that we can do some cool white devotion stuff.
Oh,
It's definitely good
That's
for
true.
devotion.
That does help.
For
And you are
sure.
pumping out blockers.
Yeah,
Lots of
with,
tokens.
with vigilance.
Yeah.
That's nice.
No, Vigilance is nice though, yeah. But overall, pretty solid. Probably 4 or 5 stars.
Alright. Let's see. Next we got Dawn to Dusk. 2 double white sorcery. Choose one or both. Return target enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand, and or destroy target enchantment. Yawn to Dusk, more like that. I don't like it. it's pretty
We
weak.
got jokes.
Are you writing reviews
Yeah.
for Dell right now?
Yeah, it's
He's starting his comedy career here, actually. Yeah.
Everybody agree with that?
Yeah,
It's
it's
Opening your
weak.
pack, you're like, oh,
Yeah, I'd pass it.
yeah. It's okay.
one of those.
Maybe if it was 2 mana, maybe 2 mana is probably way too powerful, but it's a little too pricey.
If I was Julius Caesar,
Thumbs down.
Oh.
kill it.
Alright, next we have the most metal sounding name of all the creatures I've ever heard in Magic. The Eidolon of Countless Battles.
Ooh.
Sounds pretty sick.
It sounds brutal.
Its cost is 1 and double white. It's an enchantment creature spirit. Its power and toughness is 0/0.
That's metal.
That's pretty metal.
It's got Bestow for 2 double white. And Eidolon of Countless Battles. And enchant creature get +1/+1 for each creature you control, and +1/+1 for each aura you control. So it's Night Howler for white.
Yes.
That's I like Night Howler.
I think there's going to be I said it a couple times now already, but I think there's going to be a lot of really neat bestowment decks
Oh
coming.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, this one might howl to bite you in the butt, because this one could get pretty big pretty quick.
Yeah, this one's a little easy.
What's the white enchantment out of Ravnica that you get +1/+1 first strike for each
Enchantment?
enchantment?
Yeah, Ethereal Armor.
Ethereal Armor.
There you go.
So this
There
one's
you
the
go.
other one.
Boom.
Yeah. No, this one's pretty good, I think. I think it's a little better than Night Howler, because Night Howler to do a lot of shenanigans to give them the mill.
True.
This one, you just got to make your army.
All right.
But you're playing white. So that
Exactly.
shouldn't be hard to do.
That's with Cat King.
It's a pretty cool rare. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll give it 6 stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 is pretty solid.
Sounds good to me.
Let's go to the next one. Fated Retribution. This is one of the Fated cards. It's 4 triple white. It's an instant. Destroy all creatures and planeswalkers. And if it's your turn, scry 2. That's the whole deal with the Fated. If it's your turn, it's scry 2.
Pretty solid.
Tyler likes this card. He
Well,
likes this card.
I like it because it's instant speed draft. There's not very many instant speed drafts.
That is true.
But it costs $1 billion, so it's really played. I like it because I can't think of any other instant speed drafts that kill planeswalkers too.
So that makes me think, would you put the Shrine to Nyx in a mono white devotion deck?
If you get overrun, but you kind of look at the overrunner.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's cool in that regard, but for 7 mana, it's just a little too much.
Yeah.
What about in comparison to Cyclonic Rift, which is getting played everywhere?
That's a little different though, because you like Cyclonic Rift and blue-based decks with more control, so you have a little more time to get to that 7 mana.
Yeah.
This one's not bad.
I would pick Cyclonic Rift.
Yeah,
I'd still go with that.
And that
6
one,
colorless to 1 blue.
at worst, you pay 2 and get rid of worse stuff if you have to. This one you have to wait until 7 mana.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the next one. Anybody want to put out a star count on that one? 4 stars. 4 stars.
Yeah.
A bit pricey for me.
It costs so much.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
close.
3 or 4.
If it costs any less, that'll be broken. So
Yeah,
I'm glad
that's
it costs,
true.
I'm glad it costs 7.
Glimpse of the Sun God. This is an instant. This is our first X cost. It's X and a white. Tap X target creatures, then scry 1. Like it in limited.
Yeah,
Lots of
limited,
limited
That
play.
is all.
limited, like, oh, thank you very much, I'll take another.
Yeah.
It's pretty solid.
Yeah,
I,
definitely.
I like it for maybe even standard.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a seismic stomp for white, huh?
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
And scrying is nice.
It's scrying is real nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not good to break the elements though for white. That one deals with mostly anything. But this one's still pretty good.
Yeah.
And scrying, is never bad. Unless you're scrying at nothing and you're just sad.
Unless you're like Israel, here's Crash for free.
Little peek.
Hey,
I'll keep it.
I guess what I can.
Just shot.
All right. We're going to blue.
Blue it is.
All right, so
Blue.
in the next video, we'll be taking a look at some of the blue mana, and that's going to be really awesome. So hope you guys like what you're seeing. And thanks, War Dogs, for hosting this thing.
Thanks, let's level up.
Subscribe.